focus on women, especially suburban women, in cities like Philadelphia, Phoenix, Atlanta, and Detroit will be a big priority for both campaigns over the next 70 days. For more on this and the state of the race here in Pennsylvania, I'm pleased to be joined once again by Shiba Russell from Fox 29 Philadelphia. So good to see you again.
Thank you for having me, Essie.
Okay, let's start with Kamala Harris. Coming off of what everyone, I'm hearing from says was a successful week in Chicago. What have you been hearing from voters in and around Philadelphia?
Speaking specifically to Democratic voters in and around Philadelphia, enthusiasm is high. It's as if people are on a sugar high. And there's a sense of FOMO for folks who were here in Philadelphia watching the convention. Hey, that looks like a party. I want to be there. People just, what I noticed before Kamala Harris got into the race, people were apprehensive to talk about the election. And now that she's in it, and especially now that the convention is over, people are eager to talk about it. And the cherry on top is that Philadelphia and Pennsylvania had a prominent role at the convention. Pennsylvania was right there in front, right next to California, right next to the stage. We saw our governor on the stage. We saw Philadelphia's mayor, part of the roll call. So it was a great time for the state to feel proud.
What about with suburban women in particularly? Those suburban women voters that you talk to around Philadelphia, around cities like Pittsburgh, what do you think? How do you think the week played with them?
I think the week played just the same as the regular Democratic voter, a sense of electricity. Suburban women are very important for winning the state. So they helped put President Biden over the edge in the last election. They played a significant role in helping put Trump over the edge in Pennsylvania in 2016. And Kamala Harris, in her speech, she spoke to suburban women, to women specifically, throughout her entire speech. There was a theme of female empowerment throughout the convention. She also spoke to women talking about reproductive rights, that we can make the decisions about our body as women. And she also carried this theme of her mother throughout her entire speech. How she motivated her, how she inspired her, and she wanted the rest of the country to feel the same inspiration that her mother brought to her. She also talked about her role of feeling, as an attorney, underestimated. She talked about feeling underestimated, and that resonates with a lot of suburban women.
Sure. Another theme at the DNC last week was a focus on younger voters. And here in Philadelphia and surrounding areas, I assume there will be major efforts to mobilize younger voters and get them to the polls. What are you hearing about that?
All right, so did you know that Harris's favorability rating is 6 points higher than Taylor Swift? Among battleground, among young voters in battleground states. I saw this poll and I thought Essie is going to love this.
I do.
So this is a poll by Environmental Voter Project and Beacon Research. This is a recent survey. So Gen Z loves Kamala Harris. They just do, and I'm the mother of a Gen Zer. She's in college right now. I always say if you want to register to vote, go to a college campus. And there are a number of youth voting organizations that are primarily focused on heading to these college campuses. One in particular, their goal, and it started about a week ago because the kids are going back to school, is to head to more than 100 college campuses across the country and get these kids registered to vote. And that includes Pennsylvania. There's an event here at the University of Pennsylvania today happening. Later in the week, there's an event in the city at a food market to register younger voters. And also at the Eagles game. They're targeting the younger voters at the Eagles game as well.
Well, speaking of events here in Philadelphia, there's going to be another one. It's a debate just a few blocks from where we are right now on September 10th. What do you think voters here will be looking for from both Kamala Harris and Donald Trump that night?
If the debate happens.
Oh, that's okay.
So today Trump is, he's threatening to pull out of the September 10th debate. So if it happens, we've heard a lot about the lack of substance. We've heard from the Republican side that, GOP lawmakers want Trump to do less attacking and more concentration on policy. So with moderates, with independents, within their own parties, voters want to hear more substance. How are you going to make my life better? They want more meat on the bone.
Exactly right. That's what we're hearing from everyone in all of the swing states. Shiba Russell from right here at Fox 29 Philadelphia. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
For more on all of this, visit us at battlegroundnews.com or click on the QR code here. You can sign up for our newsletter, download our interactive swing state map, and find our social media links. And if you miss an episode, that's okay. You can catch up on YouTube or through our podcast.